Alright, this is Dumbfounded, and this is a new series that I want to do for the clan. It's going to be a monthly review sort of thing, where we're going to go over the top 5 EHP gainers for the clan for the month, and some of the bigger achievements that took place. So without further ado, we'll kick it off with Saltia. And before I get into this, I'd like to point out that the top 3 EHP gainers for the clan of the month, they're all relatively new to the clan, so I think that's pretty impressive. Also very new to the game. I mean, Blind is the only one that was above 3k at the start of the month. Obviously, Saltia is now also above 3k, but yeah, so let's just get into it. Saltia, first of all. So now this is a pretty standard mix that you see with people doing mining. You've got mining, obviously, the main contributor to the week, and you've got agility, and you've got NMZ. Now, his NMZ looks very inflated. It looks like he's a very busy man that doesn't sleep a lot, but this is mostly Darok zone. And the reason behind that is he is on my fantasy EHP team. Hashtag Metafight Miracles, by the way, and I think that the reason behind there being attack and strength XP is because there was a change that had to do with how much strength XP I think you had. It made you get less XP. I'm not entirely sure why it's like this, why he did both. Maybe it's just an accident, but that's beside the point. He did 33.7 mil mining XP, so obviously that's above 1 mil XP a day on top of the Darok zone and the agi that he's done. I think that he just started using smoldering stones because last month he had way less smithing XP, so considering he learned to mine without smoldering stones, that is, he's become a lot better at the skill, and I'm thinking that he's just going to keep going with mining because it looks like he's done 2 months straight of it now, pretty much, and I think so it's his highest EHP skill here. I'm thinking he's gonna keep going. Top page is obviously available, so if I had to guess, that's what we're gonna see from him, and probably also see him at rank 1 again next month, if I had to guess. Next off, we've got Kelifan. This is a runecraft boy. He's a lava boy, and yeah, so 30.1 mil RC XP. This is all manual, by the way. Kelifan doesn't use mouse keys, so this is manual 1 mil days. I think that's pretty insane personally. Then you've got agility XP and a little bit of strength XP. This is probably and attack, so around 3 mil. 3 mil NMZ. This is probably all 20-minute AFK at bedtime, shower time, food time, if I had to guess. I guess he buried a bone along the line, and he's got 1500 hunter XP, so this is 5 dragon implings, I think. That seems kind of low. I feel like you would see more than 5 dragon implings in a month, especially a month with 400 plus hours of RC. I think that this month is the one with the most actual skilling. So this is very impressive. I'm thinking he's also just going to go straight for 200 mil because it is by far his highest skill, and again, top page, readily available, especially if you're putting in months like this. I think he'd probably break the year record. Yeah, he'll probably break the year record. More on that later, though. Next, we've got Blind Idiot, another new addition to the clan. I can't really tell how much NMZ he's done because I'm not that familiar with Slayer. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and calculate how much NMZ he's done, but it is nice to see the first month with farming XP on it, even if it is what looks like poverty farming. Blind should be getting, I think he's going to be finishing 200 mil. Okay, so in the next 2 months, probably. Sometime in August, he'll finish Slayer. and it's nice to see that he's gotten to top page. So yeah, our top 3 all doing slow skills. This is nice to see. And top page readily available for all of them to reward them for their efforts. 33 mil, Slayer month. Tiny bit of agility, probably to acquire sustenance. Cute little redwood sesh. You know, this month has everything you could ask for, including 366 fletching XP, which probably comes from making some redwood shields. Next off is Borsey, highest EHP player in the top 5 for the month. And this is very fat. This is something you can expect to see from Borsey every month. Just consistent fat gains, and he's been doing fishing. I believe he hit 100 mil just before the end of the month. Obviously this is recorded. Probably not. This is... Oh, actually, yeah, no, he did. Yeah, because this is from 3 days, 11 hours ago. So, yeah, so he just hit 100 mil at the end of the month. And I'm not surprised with the amount of fishing XP he's been putting in. Just sitting there swinging the fucking rod. And some big farming XP gains. A little bit of NMZ. This is like 5 mil zone. Probably, again, 10-20 minute AFK. And lamps all used on rune crafting. Personally, I wouldn't lamp RC, but I noticed that the fins all seem to lamp RC, so I'm not too sure about that. I think lamping Agi is way smarter. And last but not least, the only one of our players that could not seem to crack 400 hours, Leafs Nick. Although he did create a bit of a buzz by completing 200 mil mining this month. Again, more on that later. Here's dinner time with the family XP at the top. Some Imbue XP, even though I'm not sure if he's aware, but it is 2018. I don't know if this is all redwoods, but it must be. Or maybe... this must be redwoods. I'm not sure what it's from. Maybe... Yeah, there's no way he would have been doing 2-tick. But yeah, you can see he finished mining, moved on to fire making and some Agi, although he has been doing Agi since forever. Nick is a serial arty break user. Not that that's a bad thing. And yeah, I think he's used more smoldering stones than Saltia, because their XP is pretty comparable in mining, less so in smithing. I don't know what happened here. This is disappointing, Nick. You gotta not do this. Just wasn't feeling the pond, I guess. Sad to see. Good cooking XP to match, though. Again, lamping RC. And farming XP that should be a lot higher. Although, I'm not sure. They might just use different herbs, but Nick seems to make tar a lot less than Saltia. So, shout out to our Solace miners. And next we are going to move on to the 200 mils that have been earned that month, starting with Frick. This is Frick achieving 200 mil crafting by himself in style. I can appreciate this. Next we have pretty much the exact same screenshot, but this is my man Dial Rex achieving 200 mil crafting. Next one, definitely the biggest 200 mil of the month. This is Nick getting 200 mil mining. That's a big party. Lots of people there. I'm pretty sure he streamed it. I know he streamed it. And last but not least, the final 200 mil of the month was Blind achieving 200 mil magic with some friends at the altar. I'm sure he casted an imbue. Hashtag imbue for Nick. Next big achievement is So Dynamic. He was promoted to captain this month. And that's the only big promotion. So a lieutenant or captain. I'm pretty sure this is the only one from the month. And next we'll go into a few of the number one records set by the clan this month. This is So Dynamic Runecrafting Year. This is what I was talking about earlier. I think Califan will probably beat this. I think Dynamic will end up with like 180 something, I think, when he's finished. So it'll probably mean that Califan will beat it just because of XP that he had left. But his pace is definitely bigger than Dynamic. But that's beside the point. Dynamic has the most XP in a year, and I'm pretty sure that Go Maddie's year also has soul runes on it, so could have been stored, not entirely sure. Not entirely a big deal, because Dynamic is number one. Next one is something absolutely insane. This is D4L with the mining week record. Anytime a mining record gets set, I like to say to myself that it's not going to get beaten. But D4L managed to beat the Ardino week of 16.7 with a 140 himself at 16.8. And, this is absolutely insane. I knew he was a beast, but I didn't know he had it in him like that. And it's just crazy. Don't expect to see this beaten for a while, but again, this is something that gets said when mining records are beaten. And, I would definitely like to see it not get beaten. That would be great. And the last record set by the clan in June is Blind with the Slayer Day record. This is the rank 1 day record. There is one above it, but it's E.G. Froggen with an update day record. It's safe to assume that because, it's on Thursday, and E.G. Froggen is a serial perpetrator of fake records. And Blind managed to beat the rank 2 day by 150k XP, and he averaged 91.6k throughout this 30-hour record. And that's it for the month, and that would be Solace June. Next month, we'll see what we can get up to as a clan. Thanks for watching.